3 nights ago, I saw her through the peephole. A girl, pale, still, unblinking, just standing in front of apartment 23A. That door? It's been sealed since 1992, and I knocked. I moved into 23B out of desperation. Post-breakup, jobless, broke. The building, wedged between 2 factories, was quiet, eerie. The landlord, Harris, pale and cold, gave me keys and one warning. Don't knock on 23A. She doesn't like that. I laughed. He didn't. That night, at 2:47 a.m., I heard it, scratching, thumps, right behind the wall I shared with 23A. I knocked. The sound stopped. Then a whisper came. Why'd you wake me? The next day, I asked Harris who lived there. He said no one. She died in 92. Scratched the walls, screamed for days, then silence. I didn't believe him until I saw the sealed door, red tape, bolts, painted over like a tomb. But the scratching came back, and I hadn't imagined it. Someone was on the other side. The scratching returned earlier, 2:33 a.m. This time I recorded it. When I played it back, I heard my voice. Are you still there? Do you hear me? Please don't go. But I never said those words. And then, the mirror lagged. My reflection smiled when I didn't. I researched. Her name was Amelia Torres, 17, lived in 23A after her parents disappeared. Neighbors heard her scream about walls moving. Police found no body, just nails in the wall and one phrase carved into the closet. He said I could leave when someone knocks. Then she started showing up. In dreams, reflections, windows behind me, whispering, "You knocked. You're mine now." One morning I woke up with scratches down my arm. I live alone. At 2:47 a.m. I stood at 23A. I knocked once, twice, 3 times. The door opened. Darkness poured out. I stepped in. The door slammed. Cold. Wrong. Walls covered in fresh scratches. A closet. A mirror. Behind me, in the reflection, Amelia. She said, "Now you stay." I turned to run. The door was gone. Just smooth, cold wall. My breath fogged in the freezing air. I scanned the room. Thousands of scratches, overlapping like screams etched into plaster. I whispered Amelia's name. No response. The only exit? The closet. It opened slowly. Inside, a tall, cracked mirror. My reflection stared back, but it was delayed. Then it smiled. I didn't. Behind me in the glass, Amelia. Her voice. "Now you stay." I spun around. Nothing. I looked again. She was closer. I backed away. The mirror cracked. A line split down its center. The light shifted. The air thickened. Something deep and wrong stirred behind the walls. I screamed. No echo, just silence. Cold, endless silence. I pounded the wall. My fist bled. The mirror remained. So did the reflection. Watching, smiling, not moving when I did. Like it wasn't mine anymore. I was no longer alone, but I wasn't safe. I was trapped. Time doesn't work in 23A. My phone froze, battery fine, but the clock never moved. Sometimes it buzzed with static showing my face, crying. I slept, maybe, but I never dreamed. The mirror would vanish, then return somewhere new. Once it hovered mid-air, another time, at the end of a hallway that hadn't existed. In it, I saw the hallway of my apartment. Someone new was outside 23A. A young man, nervous. He reached to knock. I screamed into the glass, begging him to stop. He couldn't hear. He knocked. The room changed. Cold deepened. Shadows thickened. Another presence appeared. A woman. Confused, terrified. She didn't see me. She backed into the dark. I realized I wasn't the only one here. Amelia wasn't the only voice. Others had come, and others had stayed. The mirror shimmered again, showing me myself. Older, thinner, eyes hollow. Every version of me that could be. If I escaped, who would I be then? I awoke to 4 new doors in the room. Identical, except for rusted plaques. Past, regret, choice, and debt. The air pulsed with dread. I opened regret. Inside, Amelia, alive. Birthday cake, candles unlit. Her parents smiling. Warm sunlight filled the room. She laughed. Then, the walls flickered. The cake melted. Her parents froze. Amelia turned to me. "You could have left me alone." The walls collapsed inward. Screams rose. I bolted out, door slamming shut behind me. I collapsed. The scratches on the walls seemed deeper now. The mirror cracked further. The room darker. The presence stronger. I wept. It wasn't just Amelia. The house held many, each bound by memory, by choice. I looked up. Only 3 doors remained. I didn't want to open any. But I knew none of us leave until all debts are paid. I watched another knock. A woman, older, holding a notebook. She stood outside 23A, uncertain. The mirror showed her in real time. She knocked. The door opened. Darkness pulled her in. And I felt it, her arrival. Cold air thickened. She appeared in the corner of the room, shivering, confused. Another soul trapped. I backed away. My guilt is heavier. I watched. I hadn't stopped her. Later, I opened the past door. It was my old apartment. Eliza sat on the couch, laughing. Her real laugh. The one that broke my heart to remember. I watched her. She looked up. Eyes met mine. "You left me in the dark." Then the vision cracked. Back in 23A, alone again. But not alone. The mirror returned. So did the scratches. The walls whispered. 2 doors left. I knew now, this wasn't a haunting. It was a feeding ground. And I'd already made my offering. 2 doors left. Choice and debt. I chose choice. Inside, I saw myself sitting at a desk, typing. Same face, but older, pale, hollow-eyed. My hands typed the story you're hearing now, line by line. Then it changed. The next sentence read, "He can leave if he finds a replacement." My double turned to me smiling. "You already did," he said. The mirror showed her, the woman with the notebook, stepping inside. My silence was the choice. My inaction, the exchange. The room warped. The air pulsed. Something deeper stirred. A figure moved in the corner, long-limbed, grinning. My breath caught. The truth hurt more than fear. I hadn't just been trapped. I'd become part of the trap. I backed out, trembling. The door vanished. The mirror cracked further. Only 1 door remained. Debt. My final reckoning. I opened. Debt. The hallway from my first night appeared. But this time, I wasn't the one watching. I was the one knocking. Then, I rewound it. The knock echoed before my hand moved. The house had chosen me before I ever knew. Behind me, Amelia stood. She offered a key. "You can go," she said, "but not whole." I took the key. The mirror shimmered, I saw 23B, dusty, empty, but real, a way out. I reached. The glass fought back, cold as death. "Something has to stay," Amelia whispered. I looked into the mirror, saw myself, older, different. In one version, no eyes. Another, only a smile. Another, no reflection at all. The house doesn't let you leave intact. It keeps a piece. Behind Amelia, something stirred. Not her, not me. Something worse, watching, grinning. The final cost of escape started from the dark.